Deep in the rainforest, there's an abandoned research camp that hasn't seen a human in years. Just rust, vines, and silence. But then the cameras caught something impossible. A silverback gorilla, huge, calm, and unusually careful, walking straight into that clearing like he knew the place. Not to steal, not to attack, not even to shelter. He went to one exact spot, every time, and just stood there, staring into an empty hut frame as if he was waiting for someone who would never return. Rangers thought it was curiosity, until they followed the trail and found what this camp truly meant to him. Because this wasn't instinct.
Here, deep in the rainforest, the gorillas navigate our world with a quiet dignity, rarely disturbing a single object. Dawn breaks over the clearing. The silverback, guardian of his family, pauses to investigate this sting. The aging silverback, the patriarch of the troop, knows this forest intimately.
With a gentle gesture, the silverback signals it is time to move on, melting silently back into the vibrant tapestry of the jungle.
The troop lingers in the abandoned camp, a mystery to the rangers.
But why are they here? This camp has been abandoned for years.
Why would a gorilla return to a human place that offers nothing? Perhaps the answer lies not in what it offers, but what it remembers. The troop moves with practiced ease through the golden light. The silverback watches over his young, ensuring their safe passage.
The silverback leads his family through the dense undergrowth, a journey taken countless times.
The mist hangs heavy as the troop approaches the camp. The old silverback listens intently.
The gorilla's touch is brief, a moment of curiosity against the backdrop of the setting sun.
Curiosity is strong in the young, especially regarding our world. Yet the silverback, ever vigilant.
To observe them undisturbed, the team must move with absolute precision. Every strap, every adjustment is crucial. The silverback leads his family to the clearing at much the same time each day, a testament to their strict routine even in the wet season.
The old silverback pauses here, drawn by the mystery of the abandoned structure.
The rain arrives, yet the gorillas remain calm, preferring the natural shelter of the fig tree to the canvas offered by the researchers.
The silverback carries the weight of the troop. Yet, in the quiet of the evening, his true nature emerges. As the troop emerges into the clearing, the leader watches over his family, ever vigilant in the fading light. These overlapping tracks tell a story of consistency. For this troop, led by the elder silverback, this path is home.
Leaving their day nests behind, the family moves with purpose through the encroaching mist. They must find shelter before nightfall.
He hasn't moved for nearly an hour. The silverback's attention is entirely captured by that corner of the clearing.
For the old silverback, this forgotten camp is more than just shelter. It's a landmark in his memory, a ghost of a time long past. In this quiet, misty clearing, the silverback rests, embodying the resilience the villagers remember. Skepticism turned quickly to awe. The silverback, a formidable presence, emerged from the dawn mist, leading his family. For a full minute, the silverback holds his gaze, a moment of quiet contemplation amidst the downpour. He carries the weight of the troop, his breath a visible reminder of the cold mountain air. Ensuring the sanctuary remains pristine is a tireless task, but as the day ends, the trust between species feels truly earned. The silverback inspects the remains of the medical kit, a quiet moment reflecting years of careful observation and trust.
This ancient path, long reclaimed by the jungle, still serves as a vital route to the stream.
As dusk settles over the Virunga Mountains, the troop returns to the safety of the clearing, guided by their patriarch.
These markings, hidden for centuries, suggest humans once lived deep within this territory. A stark...
The old silverback pauses at the structure, issuing a soft, low, hut vocalization.
The juvenile attempts a display of strength, but the protective female is quick to calm him, demonstrating the strong family bonds of the troop.
The silverback's role is protector. He must discern true threats from the natural chaos of the forest. In the quiet mist of dawn, the great silverback listens. He tolerates the human presence, perhaps even recognizing her.
The storm passes, and with the morning light, the forest awakens. He leads his family through the mist.
They have a pound.
The jungle holds in secrets close, but the memory of the quiet researcher lives on.
The aging silverback carries the weight of his years, but his presence alone brings calm to the troop as the day ends. She returns to the earth, a timeless ritual of remembrance among the gentle giants.
A shallow depression, a subtle footprint in the soil. It tells a story of presence, a quiet moment in the life of the forest.
The silverback keeps his distance today, a protective measure perhaps. The troop remains close behind him in the mist.
As the sun dips lower, the troop remains placid. A small visitor arrives, but for the great apes, carefully, they secure the device. It's a vital tool for understanding how the troop utilizes the stream during the rainy season. The silverback surveys his territory, a brief moment of solitude before the needs of the troop call him back to the fold.
In the misty dawn, the troop gathers. This isn't mere curiosity, but a solemn ritual of connection.
As the rangers investigate the old stretcher, the silverback watches closely, a rare moment of quiet connection between humans and the undisturbed troop.
Nature moves slowly here. What was once a path is now home. The silverback watches over his troop.
Look at the residue here.
Yes, they must have used the sap from this very tree. An old injury, perhaps treated long ago.
Guided by the aging silverback, the troop arrives at the stream. He surveys the territory.
The aging silverback carries the weight of his family's future. He looks back once more before venturing into the deepening shadows alone.
Here, at the water's edge, the troop finds a brief respite. For the silverback, these moments are
known. In the quiet intimacy of the rainforest, the silverback is the calm center of his world.
A moment of profound recognition. The rangers realize this is the spot where the silverback was given a second chance many years ago. Rangers. In the quiet moments of the rainforest downpour, the silverback remembers. A brief... The old silverback pauses, a moment of quiet contemplation in the fading light. He reaches out.
Every evening, Javier returns to the edge of their territory. It is a ritual of trust they have practiced for years.
They watch us now, mirroring our stillness. A rare glimpse into their complex, tranquil world.
Even as the droplets bead upon his silver fur, the patriarch remains motionless, a picture of quiet strength amidst the storm.
A rare glimpse into the intimate world of the silverback. The rangers know that sometimes, the most respect for this troop, the camp represents not a threat, but a haven. A place where the struggle for survival gives way to the promise of rescue. Another day draws to a close, and the silverback guides his troop closer to the edge of their territory. The chest beat is not a challenge, but a declaration. A resonant reminder of who truly belongs here. A distant call breaks the morning calm. The silverback, the protector of his troop, immediately assesses the threat.
In this dense, misty world, the silverback is the anchor. His presence alone keeps the family together. Though weary from the journey, the old silverback knows his place is here, protecting his family.
He stops here, at the edge of their territory. The silverback's heavy breathing speaks of weariness, a moment of reflection before nightfall. This resonant call is a deeply emotional moment, a reminder of the strong bonds that hold this small family together in the wild. As the golden light bathes the forest floor, the troop settles into a peaceful rhythm. The silverback remains ever.
He turns away slowly, leading the troop out. This feels like a final visit to these slopes. The aging silverback, Once the undisputed leader, now finds the journey increasingly arduous.
They accept me here, not just as an observer, but as part of the family. The bond they share is extraordinary.
The offering is simple, a gesture of trust, and the Silverback accepts it with a gentle acknowledgement. He carries the weight of his troop. Here, in the golden light, the old Silverback allows himself a rare moment of stillness.
The subtle shift in the wind is enough to rouse the leader. For the Silverback, vigilance is constant.
At nearly 40 years old, the Silverback moves with a certain fragility, but his presence still commands the respect of the troop as they follow him to the stream.
The stream provides a sanctuary, and in the eyes of the great Silverback, we see not just an animal, they are drawn back to places that hold history. Even here, amidst what humans have abandoned to the jungle, the Silverback rests, an undisputed leader. His troop waits nearby, respectful of his quiet moment as the sun sets on. A quiet moment in the forest. But the leader senses a change. He rises, surveying his family before.
A soft rumble from the leader signals the time to move. The troop follows, bound by instinct and family ties. They leave the camp behind without looking back. It is a moment of acceptance.
The Silverback rules this small clearing, but even he must follow the ancient rhythms of the forest.
Led by the Silverback, the family navigates the dense, wet undergrowth, leaving little trace of their passing. The Silverback watches, undisturbed, a testament to the trust built slowly over many years.
Here in the Virungas, the Silverback is the undisputed leader, but it is the strength of the family bond. Time passes, and the forest reclaims its own. But the true rulers of this realm remain vigilant.
In the quiet mist of dawn, the forest floor resets. The Silverback guides his family, leaving only fleeting signs of their passage. The grey light of the rainforest provides a dramatic stage. Here, the Silverback guides his family. The setting sun casts long shadows, but the Silverback remains vigilant, the protector of his small, close-knit family. A momentary pause, a backward glance, before the young one falls back in line. The Silverback leads his family to the water's edge at dawn, a moment of tranquility before the day begins.
Shelter is rare in the high rainforest, but this abandoned outpost offers a brief.
Compassion leaves traces, even when humans are gone.
As the day draws to a close, the troop moves deeper into the forest, secure under the watchful eye of their leader.
The Silverback, guardian of the troop, moves with ancient wisdom.